Hi. Hi,
Hi.
everybody. Hi, Tiffany. I think we're still waiting for Angela's live to end. Hi, LeAnne.
Hi. Hi, Michelle.
How are you?
I'm great. I don't have that card ready. Dang
That's
you.
what I actually had to go get when I told you. I kind of gave you a fib. I did get more water. Oh, what is it? June is dairy
Yeah, I got
month.
this one ready.
Hi, Rhonda. I think Angela's leaving hers now, so I'm gonna get our thing over here so that I can have us. I like to be able to comment over here and see what's going on. And
And thanks for
Angela,
watching the
I would hope
replay if you're
Angela takes
watching.
a little break, right? For a
hmm
second.
Yeah, thanks for watching the replay if you're not live with us here.
Thank you. That is a very good thing to
Let us
say.
know if you can hear us or see us. Hi, Elaine. I'm so glad to see you here.
Hi, Elaine.
And Rhonda, of course, and Tiffany.
Big Valley,
And
the
Heidi.
TV
Hi,
show still
Heidi.
comes on.
All
Hi,
my friends
Heidi.
are here. And Derek.
Everybody's coming to share the love. Here we go. Okay, sorry. I was already like,
I was like,
in
do I
another
entertain
room
the
this
chat while
morning.
she's focused?
Talk, please talk. It's so much easier with more than one person.
Exactly. Especially when you're not even nervous.
Exactly.
But I'm experiencing California weather this week because it's not raining and there's like low humidity. So when I walked in the house tonight, it was 69 degrees and it feels like 69 degrees.
Does it feel good?
Oh, it's wonderful. Like I can actually do garden work without sweat rolling down my face.
Yeah, it's funny because we had rain. We had rain yesterday. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough to like make the whole pool deck wet.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
We
that's a
had
win
that
here
Saturday
in
night.
California. I
But
think
yeah,
it was a trace.
if we don't get any rain soon, our oats, the 170 acres of oats that we have out, it's going to be nothing.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. They have to have rain so they can form their berries. Yeah, it
Do
is
they have
smoky
any
here.
in the forecast? Is there any rain in the forecast?
We have a 30% chance Thursday. 30.
So that's
Oh,
tomorrow.
Friday. Friday is 40%. They changed it, naturally. Then Monday we have a 60% chance. Oh, they bumped that up. So let's pray for rain.
Yes, I will pray for rain for you.
Yeah, apparently since you're in California, you're not experiencing the smoky haze that the East Coast is experiencing right now.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Because
I'm sure you
go ahead.
get forest fires there.
Oh my gosh. It's like our entire state has been burned over the last 5 years. And it's, knock on wood, so far this year we had so much water, that we have a lot of water coming down off the Sierra, but eventually we won't have the water. So all of the grasses that grew naturally longer, it's just going to probably back up, but yeah.
Yeah, the other morning Howard woke me up at 4:30 and I just happened to look out the window and the moon was like an orangish pink. Like I've never seen that color before. It was beautiful. I'm like, Howard, how does it get that way? He's like, there's something in the atmosphere. I'm like, what are you talking about? So here I am at 4:30 in the morning Googling what is there a forest fire anywhere near? And I'm like, oh, it's in Quebec and Quebec and the other Toronto. No, that's a city. Quebec and
Quebec? No, Quebec.
Ontario. There we go. That's another
Okay.
Canadian province. But yeah, I was just amazed that the little things can make a big difference,
Oh yeah. Well, when we like it was probably about 4 years ago or so, 5 years.
Hmm.
Um, we're used to having forest fires here, right? Like the state's burning, but um, our kids live in the Portland area, that Portland, Oregon, and we drove up to see them and see all the grands and everything while they were having massive wildfires in Western Oregon and Washington. And it was so bad driving up I-5 all the way through Oregon, too. I mean, like it started in Weed, California. Yes, there is a place called Weed, California. And you could not see the mountains that are 2 miles from the freeway because the smoke was so bad. So the scary thing is that it's getting all over the West Coast, it's just very, very scary. So I feel bad for you guys, and I really seriously hope that you get better. Heidi said it's Nova Scotia. Thank you.
Hmm. And we have somebody here from Nova Scotia, Wendy. So we'll be praying for you.
Yes. How are you doing? Are you safe from the fires, I hope? That is such beautiful country. I think that's where my relatives immigrated to from Germany in like the mid 1800s.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I have some distant cousins there. I should probably look them up. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe you're a cousin, Wendy. What do you think?
Hmm. Who knew?
My phone is listening to me. And if I was to reply to Ginger right now, everything I said for the last 10 minutes would probably be on this text.
You gotta love iPhones.
I know they're nosy little buggers, aren't they? So you were saying that about your oats not having enough water. And we kind of talked about this a little bit. We'll just kind of talk non-dairy for a minute if we until
We'll just talk about agriculture in general.
yeah. Yeah. But do all of the things that you grow must be dependent on the rain.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember you grew up where you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever
Yep.
remember a drought like this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
My husband says there's always the 5-year average when it comes to having a good crop. Like it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
It's probably more bad than good. Like I don't know how farmers make it. I really don't.
Well, and yeah, especially, I mean, because you're part of the country, you're not flat. You can't just go out there. You've told me a couple of fun stories about about the hills
Yeah.
and maneuvering those. So
Yeah.
good, Wendy. I'm glad I'm going to put this up. I'm very glad to hear that.
Our oats we actually sell to Amish to feed their horses.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, the wheat, I'm sure it's lost. It's very hard in our area to grow wheat. And I think 2 years ago, Howard said it was the worst oats he's ever had. So I can't imagine what this year is going to be either. But
really?
I don't know how many acres he planted. He plants oats, wheats, barley, rye. I think that's it.
Wow. So what would happen? I mean, if God forbid, you just have to start over again when it starts raining? Would you just
Mhm.
overplant those very same fields and let it grow up with whatever was left
Well,
behind?
my husband double crops. Like after like the silage and he sells silage to other farmers in the area that can't grow their own or just don't have enough for the amount of animals that they have.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've made flour already from our. I need to do a video on that one of these days.
You should. That'd be
The
fun.
struggle is real. I already have the footage of the combining the wheat.
That would be so cool, actually. It really would
Hmm.
to see it from ground, from the ground to being ground. Sorry, I had to say it.
From being combined to
From
being
being
eaten.
combined to being ground. Hey, we have a friend in here.
Oh, we do?
Let her in.
No, we're having fun already.
Knock nicely. Knock nicely.
Probably in there eating the green M&Ms.
Oh goodness, girls. Up to orneriness. Did we have any special chats when you first opened up? I try to always send them over with new words to say each week.
Let's see, what did we get? Some people popped in like really early.
I was proud of myself. I actually was able to post the link to the live this week rather than just your channel. Look at me go.
Woohoo! Angela's moving up in the world with her technology skills.
Oh,
they're saying Angela's everywhere.
They were supposed to. This week was supposed to be Delcy made me do it.
Oh, how funny!
Because there was some people in there from her channel that I'd never met before. I was hoping they'd follow over. Dang, Angela's everywhere. I'm sorry, Derek. I'm just so popular.
I think the three of us are everywhere, but you know.
Yeah.
I think I sat at my desk for like 7 hours straight. So when JJ got off work, I was like, can I come to your office? Because I just don't want to sit in that room anymore. I needed a change of scenery. I needed my little rooster back there. Where is he? There he is.
Well, there's Tony.
Tony.
Now,
did you see this? We don't want an oatmeal shortage there. So
I almost made that video this morning, Michelle.
Oatmeal?
Yeah. No, the steel cut oats.
Oh, but you didn't.
No, I didn't get motivated in time. And my mother-in-law came in. She's like, all right, we're going to learn how to make sweetened condensed milk today.
Oh my gosh. Did you do it?
Yeah. Well, she did it technically. But I'll make that video tomorrow. Hopefully.
You're on the internet struggle bus right now.
She is. But it sounds like we're going to get a sweetened condensed video. She's struggling.
Oh, it is refresher.
There she's
back. Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's me? All right, let's get the rabbit ears out.
Get some tin foil.
All right, hold that.
That's
all right,
funny.
there's 3 bars right there. There we go.
That's
I can make lots of flour, but the wheat berries themselves can last for like 25 years in a sealed container without any mice. Well, we got Sarah in here, and we got Janice in here, and we got Annette in here.
Coming in. Derek Fowler came in. Rhonda at Mimi's Dishes came in.
Oh, a homesteading hustle came in over from the chat. She was on Delcy's page. And I will go get my other device open because it looks like when I type, it says it's you typing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I made you an admin. I made you an admin.
Yeah, I think it's because I accepted that. Rather, yeah. Okay.
Oh, so that's okay. Fix that
real quick.
Annie's here. Good day.
And then you can get 2 thumbs up from me. So if anyone else wants to give a thumbs up to Michelle, I think you certainly should.
Thank you.
I have that.
Everybody. And also, yes, hit the like button. Oh, I can hit the like button too. Look at that. We have 13 watching and 8 likes. You guys. So, okay, so now we're all here. I just got another subscriber, so I'm all excited. I'm going to be like crazy. Oh my God. Tell us about the collab, because so far it has been everybody's video is totally different. Like there was, we've had soap and Velveeta for Pete's sake, and the Chev. How do you say? Do you say Chev or Chevra?
I think everybody says it different.
I said it 2 different ways in the video. My mother-in-law was like, no, you said it wrong. It's Shayev. There we go.
And see, I'd never heard it say that way. So I was so glad you said that, because I always thought it was Chev, because
my mother-in-law
isn't
actually
it French?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. And so I was
thinking, Angela.
Yeah.
With that little weird thing in the back of your tongue that I can't do.
Yeah.
French words.
Well, the only French words I say, I cannot say on your video. I know it has the L.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That was my biggest struggle when I took French in high school.
So I thought it was like Shaw. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you ask me in 5 minutes to pronounce it, I'll forget again.
Shayev. I'm going to remember that. That sounds way more fancy.
It's more fancy.
Yeah.
It's such a good cheese, though. We have a couple of not factories, but they're farms, over in Sonoma County, headed towards the coast, the beautiful Pacific coast. And so we've been buying Chev for a long time from this, or Shayev, from this one company. And, they put their little herbs and spices and things in it. But it is so yummy on a cracker with like nothing else. It's just the best cheese. I love it.
No, it's not. It's disgusting. You have to make it fresh. That stuff from the store is just terrible now that once you've had it fresh.
This is bad. I don't think I could make it. I don't think
I'm just teasing. Oh, yes, you could. It's not hard.
It's easy. If I can do it, you can do it.
Okay, I'd have to be motivated to do it.
You can even use store-bought milk.
Oh, I can? But it can't be ultra-pasteurized, right? Or it can't be pasteurized?
It can't be ultra-pasteurized. Ultra-pasteurized means... Huh?
It can be pasteurized?
Yes, you can't... Ultra-pasteurized is shelf-stable milk, basically, which is basically everything that's good for you taken out of the milk.
I can't do that. I see those things at the store and I'm just like, okay, in no way, shape, or form would I ever be that desperate. I'll take dried milk powder and make that up and throw it in the fridge.
See, now to me, it's a lot like evaporated milk.
Okay. All right.
The shelf stable stuff. I've never tried the ultra pasteurized in the refrigerator, but
and you can make cheese from powdered milk.
You can? Oh, the goat milk. The goat milk soap. She used powder for that, and I was pretty excited.
I didn't even know you can buy powdered goat milk before that. I'm like, oh, I could put that as a link in my description box now.
Yeah,
I should do that after this video.
I had no idea.
To tell you the truth, if you're going to make cheese with milk, whether it be goat's milk or cow's milk, I think you should try to find a farmer, because I can't drink the goat's milk from the store either, because goat's milk, in my opinion, has to be drank within a few days or it takes on a goat flavor, which is good for cheese making. But
so it has that gamey flavor to it. Because there's buffalo mozzarella is real popular.
I want to try that someday so bad.
I don't know. No. I like buffalo meat, right? It's really good. And a lot of people don't like it, but I used to like beef liver when I was a kid. I wouldn't eat it now because people give them too many. Their livers get too many, drugs and stuff for antibiotics and all that. But I love that meat. And to me, that's what buffalo meat tastes like. But the cheese, it's old cheese that maybe it's old milk that they use.
Yeah.
It almost, I don't know. I can't describe it, but it is super gamey.
See, I would want it fresh though, because I've always heard the buffalo, whatever, however you say it, like in Italy, when they make it fresh, that it's like way better and it's like more liquidy. And I just want to experience it, but I don't know if we could do that in the US the same.
Have we said hi to Lori? I saw she popped up in chat. And Renee.
Yeah, a lot of people. Grammy Jan's here too. Hello, Renee. Venison liver, that would be good.
I've never tried that.
I loved liver and onions and potatoes and gravy. Oh my goodness gracious. That was like the best meal. Oh. Oh no, that's really horrible.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Pickle beets. I don't know if I could do that. We always fried it. And I eat fried liver. I eat cow liver.
Yeah. If you know where the cow came from, why not? But I wouldn't trust it from what we get in the store here.
I was always iron deficient. And so, that was something, maybe I liked it because I was so deficient and I kind of would crave iron-rich foods.
Well, that's cool. So did you like spinach then?
Mm-hmm.
Did you used to
I used to. Yeah, I don't have that problem anymore. But
we have tons of iron just in our drinking water here.
Well,
you have iron added to your water?
Well, it's groundwater.
Oh, okay. That's funny, Heidi.
Ginger.
Ginger, yes, absolutely.
Speaking of lentils,
the struggle bus with making lentils, you guys. I just can't.
Well, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, remember that video I made done a couple of weeks ago on how to make bread with lentils?
Yes, that looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I overcooked my orange lentils or my red lentils, whatever you call them.
Use the brown because I used brown before I did the red ones, and it had a nuttier taste. So I prefer the ones over the orange or red, whatever they were.
Howard liked the other one better too, didn't he, when he did your taste test?
I think so. Yeah, he was so enthusiastic. Right. He's like, yeah, this is good. I'm like, you're not showing it. He's like, they should know it's good. Yeah, okay, Howard.
So I'm seeing all different kinds of liver that everybody likes, and no one has mentioned chicken liver. I like chicken livers.
But all the time.
I like chicken hearts, but not so much the livers.
Never tried hearts. The gizzards, my dad loves them, and they're chewy, and I can't stand them. My sister and dad love them.
My favorite. Linda at Linda's Pantry just made air fried chicken gizzards, and she pressure cooked them first. Then she put them in a batter. You guys, go check it out. She did it in the last week.
Huh?
It looks so good. Yeah. I like chicken gizzards. Oh, I agree with this. Wait a minute. It just moved. I agree. You
should have seen them when I first started making bread.
Well, all that practice worked.
I actually just got a compliment on Instagram yesterday that they just found me a few months ago and they started making my bread. And now they have all the confidence in the world.
See, doesn't that make being a YouTuber like completely worth it when somebody
it's not about the money.
Does it?
It's about a legacy. Really. That's why I started.
I am just now catching on to prepping for heaven and a homesteading hustle and what's going on here. Sorry, guys. I'm a little slow. I forgot that I put this on as my live. And so they're watching from my channel because they were talking about okay, I got confused, guys. I forgot that I put myself live. So make sure that you're, I guess, thumbs upping Michelle's channel too, if you can.
Well, do them all.
Yeah. I don't see Mennonite Farmhouse on there.
Yeah, I didn't tear it out. I shared it on my Facebook.
Okay.
That I was going to be on this live.
Gotcha.
I just rather give more than a day's notice that I'm going to be on somebody's stream.
Forgive my goofiness.
This plays right into hashtag June is Dairy Month. I see right now that I put an @ up there instead of a hashtag. That was brilliant.
I didn't even notice that until just now.
I had to say something, didn't I? I had to call it out. Yeah, busted. That's what happens when you multitask. Right there.
I'm sitting in your chair all day.
I know. You know what? I had a cup of coffee at like 11:30 and then just sat there. And then I finally just got water right before this live. I have had like nothing. I did have a couple of pistachios, though. They were good.
Oh, I had a few pistachios today.
I love pistachios.
So, yeah, I'm trying to motivate myself to make pistachio ice cream. But the recipe that I got, the complaints were in the, not the complaints. The reviews were saying how it was the directions were wrong and what stage you add your milk to your eggs and all that. So I'm just like, oh, do I want to waste that many pistachios after I shell them?
How many? How many do you need?
It needs 3/4 of a cup for just the ones you add in after you soak them in milk. It's like a lot of pistachios, but I have a 3-pound bag.
Oh, but you have to, but they're all in the shells.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of
I have to
cheated.
tell them, you know, there's going to be 1 for me and 2 for the bowl.
Well, of course, especially if you had to use your teeth to get into the
Oh,
tight
I don't do
ones.
that.
Oh, I do.
I've had way too many dental bills to even think about it.
That's my favorite way to peel them.
I was just there this week. Got my teeth cleaned. So Lori can now see all the chat. Oh, happy day.
Yay.
Okay, yeah, because on mine it only pops up who's in my channel.
Okay, and we've got people. Oh, this is
we're
cool.
We're all still learning. This is a big learning curve for us.
Should we tell everybody like what we're doing? I think it's a neat thing what we're doing.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Angela and I both, I'd say you encouraged me to do this, so I'm going to shout you out on this. Did like an upgrade to this program that we use, which is StreamYard. So when we have a guest, we can share it with them and they can share it with their channel. And it's kind of like a thank you card, right? Thanks for coming and spending your time here. If you want to use this, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. But it gives everybody, everyone gets views. And I only do this because I feel like we're giving some value. We're trying to teach people new things and all of that. If I was just sitting in my backyard weeding, I probably wouldn't be doing that. But I don't know. It's kind of fun. It kind of helps build the community and gives everybody a little bit of time too, because I think a lot of people have, and if you're in the chat, feel free to say something about this. But with having shorts and stuff like that, it's hard to get those hours, right? For maybe not if you have tons and tons of views, but I don't know. I think some people have had a hard time because you're trying to keep your video short, and a lot of people don't like to watch long form videos that much anymore. But I do.
Well, and it just seems that, like you said, it's a thank you because they're giving you an hour as a guest, an hour or more, or whatever you have allotted for them to come in. And so it's kind of, they get a little kickback from it too.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And it also helps people who might subscribe to me but don't subscribe to you yet, now they're going to be exposed to your channels. And I've always looked up to both of your channels. So I just think it's just fun.
Yeah.
And we're still stuck, you guys. We're still talking about the livers.
Well, and Michelle and I also are look over here. You can see her banner.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here, she's got. I can't do it.
I know.
Her logo.
I know.
Yeah.
See, it's like me. I'm pointing at it right now, but I'm not pointing at it because I'm doing that.
There it is. Right there. See, isn't that cool? And then down over there, the please join. So it's been fun to just play with stuff too with the upgrades.
LeAnne, I think you need to put a hashtag in front of that so that nobody goes to @June is Dairy Month 23.
And you got to put the 2023 behind it because June is Dairy Month on Instagram is a thing out there that people have been doing.
Oh, really?
So, yes. So you want to put the 2023 behind it to find stuff on Instagram anyway related to us, but not on YouTube. It's not.
But if we're watching, I do want to make a point. If you want to comment on the videos for your collaboration, we definitely want to look for. Let's see. Yes, we're pointing at it now. See, we're getting better at this. Look for the logo there. And the hashtag June is Dairy Month 23. And I'm looking at your letter. and I'm making sure that I put it in properly.
Thank you, Homesteading Household.
23.
2023.
Boy, I jacked that all up, didn't I?
It's okay.
Okay. This is going to make sure everybody pays attention.
Yeah. See? You did that on purpose, Michelle. You're teaching.
That's that multitasking again. It bites me every time.
I agree. All the videos have been great. And we have a slew of videos to come. LeAnne, do you want to tell the secret person who might be joining us?
Ooh.
The secret person.
We just added this secret channel to the list recently.
Oh, that's secret. Well,
Yeah.
duh.
Yes.
Wow. I thought geez. Wow. This is breaking news. We just added. We just added some big channel called Big Valley Living. Reeled them in and said, "We need a dairy video from you."
We need somebody who doesn't know how to milk a cow.
Yes.
The stipulation was not that you did not have to own a dairy animal, but we wanted you to be someone who regularly uses dairy. Like a lot of people go to a farmer and buy, or they do store-bought, but they make cheese on a regular basis, and a lot of their videos are about making cheese. But like LeAnne had said, it might be nice to have someone who doesn't really do any of that, because we want to show appreciation, especially someone like LeAnne who runs a dairy and sells to big stores where people buy the already made cream cheese and milk and cottage cheese and things. And so I think it was a great idea that Michelle said yes, she would join us.
Well, thank you guys.
And LeAnne encouraged her to come on in.
Yeah, I twisted her arm for sure.
Well, I had to send you that. Remember, I sent you that picture in April about that cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's spilling the beans of what she might be making.
Alert, you guys! This cheesecake.
Just talk it up. Don't listen to Angela. Just talk it up.
I might have actually put that on the list. Cheesecake. I think I might have.
I love the idea of making a pretty cheesecake, and here's the fun thing. So this could be one of those messy Lucy and Ethel type videos. I'm not a baker, and cheesecake is daunting. So it's going to be really fun
It took me 12 years to perfect it.
12 years. Okay. Well, I've got about 24 hours. I've actually made some before, but not this one.
There might be a YouTube channel that might have a video on how not to crack your cream cheese or your cheesecake. That might be interesting for you.
Maybe it would be in Pennsylvania. Would that be the place where I might find it?
Yeah, you might find it.
I did. Go ahead.
It's one of those videos that's taken me that long to get that much knowledge, and it didn't even hit 1,000 views. It's like mind blowing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey Ginger, can you go find that? Would you mind finding the link to that?
It's like 8 ways. It's like 8 ways why your cheesecake cracks or something. Like all the million subscriber YouTubers show you how to make the cheesecake. They don't tell you what you did wrong versus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
yeah,
I'll do a little self-promoting too. I learned that from my friend LeAnne.
She's learning.
Tomorrow's video that I'll be putting out is not part of the dairy collaboration, but it is about making Velveeta with goat's milk and what can go wrong sometimes and how we can learn from it.
Wow.
Because, sometimes we do need to show our mistakes.
I think that sometimes that's how we all learn anyway.
Yeah.
And I think it's also important to show people that life isn't perfect, right? When you're in the kitchen, all sorts of things can go haywire.
And I think that's why people gravitate towards my channel, because I'm telling you, don't put your finger in the milk while you're making cheese. You know
what? I never had thought about that. That was one of the things that I would have probably never in my life had in my head.
I think it makes a difference on how you're making your cheese too, because if you're buying a store-bought culture versus doing your own, because I know we have someone later in the month in the collaboration that makes a lot of cheese, and she stirs by using her arm. So, but she doesn't use store-bought cultures. So I think that makes a difference too.
Well,
let's talk about tomorrow's video.
Let's.
Because they're in the chat. That's why I say that.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Come on, let's shout them out.
Where's my calendar? I just had it.
It's going to be Homesteading Hustle. It's on for tomorrow.
Really? Okay.
I think you're with it. Do I have the list of what she's making? And I did not put it on there. She can shout it out herself.
Yes, please. Inquiring minds want to know.
Evidently, she. I don't know.
Well, no, she's interviewing a dairy farmer that has Holsteins.
That's right. Yes.
What else did she say?
Man, how do you remember all this? You really do have the memory of an elephant, I swear. I can't remember what I told you this morning, Heather.
Is a Holstein the black and white?
It's a black and white cow.
Oh, I love them. They're beautiful.
And they're bigger than most of the cows. We have those. Then we have troubleshooting whipped cream. Oh, it took me a while to figure out whipped cream. Let me tell you.
I have this little Pampered Chef thing that you just pump it, and that bad boy works like a charm.
Make butter out of that too.
Yes,
I had problems with it in the Vitamix because they show on the Vitamix videos where you just pulse it and it's supposed to be whipped cream. Yeah, nope.
I've never tried my Vitamix.
So now I figured I'll just use my stick blender.
Mm-hmm. I'll put mine in my, just like, the old, I still have one of those old fashioned with the 2 beaters on it and all that. And that's usually where I end up going for it. But that little whipped cream maker, if you're just making a tiny bit,
yeah, that's what I use.
Really, really cool.
Oh, I think I know where it is.
Now I've I could have bought that for the giveaway prize.
The Pampered Chef thing?
No. There are these fancy whipped cream makers. It's a can and you put nitrogen.
Yeah.
And you can make your own whipped cream with those. I've been begging for one of those for years. Howard's like, no, I'll eat it all.
Oh my God! Right? I know. And then I think here in California, at least, those canisters are. This is funny.
I'm going to pull a Michelle. I'm going to have props.
Okay, hold on.
We just happen to know someone who might have a link and that could sell you one of those.
Might. Somebody tried going in, and I just got an email this morning. I mean, I just saw it this morning.
Oh, yeah.
They tried going in on my channel, and not my channel, but my Pampered Chef link, and this son of a gun didn't work to order something. I know somebody else.
It might be a Pampered Chef.
I think I'm still active maybe till the end of the month, maybe.
So you have a little bit of time. But yeah, I love that thing too. Has anybody else made butter with it? Because that's kind of interesting.
I did.
There was this really adorable lady years ago, and she had her hair all up like Rosie the Riveter and stuff. She was super cool. And that's where I learned how to make the butter in the Pampered Chef whipped cream maker.
See, Sarah says you can make whipped cream in the Vitamix in 30 seconds.
Wow.
I'm going to have to try it then.
I usually don't want very much. It's just for like me and hubby. And so this thing's perfect for that. But for like at Thanksgiving, I'll get out like my KitchenAid. I never thought about doing the Vitamix.
Yeah, me either.
That'd be awesome.
It'd make it a lot faster, I'll tell you that. Hey, now, that's what we're talking about. Hey, shameless plug for a moment. There's a Pampered Chef collaboration starting on June 10th.
That's next week.
Yes, it is. No, it's this week, really. In my opinion.
I forget. It's the 7th already.
You might be next week.
I'm next week. Yes.
My video's not till next week, I hope.
Somebody make butter. Maybe I'll just make butter. I was going to
There you
make
go.
one thing, but butter would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. So there is a link at the bottom of my description box all the time for Pampered Chef. So if you order, maybe I'll stay alive a little bit longer. I don't push it that much.
Yeah.
Ginger sells it too. So does Joey. Joey
Yeah.
sells it as man tools for the shop.
Oh. Guess who just slid in?
Dark Lord Minute.
He will be here
For
in
a
a minute.
short time, he says. Oh, I want to know how to make butter out of yogurt. Me too.
Me too. Is that a thing?
The only thing I can figure out is maybe people are doing that because they want cultured butter and yogurt would be cultured. Very interesting, because a lot of times when people make yogurt, like store-bought yogurt, unless you get Noosa, it's had the fat removed. Not all of it, but a lot of it.
You can make cheese from yogurt.
I love that's the best cream cheese base for dips and things.
I make stuff called dream cheese. Oh, it's so good.
What does it have?
It's just a yogurt cheese. You just make yogurt first and then you hang it. I may have a video. I may not have. I don't remember if I actually made the video on it, but can't think of her name. Big channel, homesteading home. I told Michelle, oh my gosh, she just had her baby, so that's why she's not in the collab. Yes, I think she has that video.
Who's that?
Homesteading family.
I'm writing these things down.
Well, Jenny Goss said on her channel that if you drain yogurt longer, it's a Mexican cheese.
The cotija?
I have no clue.
Probably.
It's good for tacos.
Because it gets crumbly.
Mm-hmm.
And I've made that before. Really good.
And if you don't drain it as long, it's farmer's cheese. And, when you drain it a little bit, it's Greek yogurt.
Yeah, isn't that something?
And you have to use full fat yogurt. If anybody decides to try that, it's very simple. I just get a mesh strainer, put it on top of a really, really deep bowl, and then take flour sackcloth, dump the full fat yogurt in it, and let it sit in the fridge covered for 18 to 24 hours. Man, it's so good. I should do that.
It's a Bourbon Hillbilly. We were told it's our 11th child.
11.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah.
My house is so quiet. I don't know if I could.
I love being in a quiet house.
Yeah. I always thought that if we were home all the time, I'd always have the music cranked up, and I don't.
You do.
Yeah, I just don't. I should, but I'm too busy doing other stuff.
A clock in my refrigerator, it makes sounds for me. That's enough. A tick and a hum. When I first started, the one motor, the condenser motor was going to go out, and I would just be so upset that when I'm making a video, it would just start blaring loud. I'm like, oh no.
You always say something about your dishwasher, and I can't ever hear your dishwasher.
I know it's in there somewhere because, what's her name? Casey from Boots and Bounty Homestead even mentioned it. She's like, was your dishwasher running? I'm like, yeah.
I can't let my dishwasher run downstairs. Upstairs I can. Downstairs it's way too loud.
I treated myself to a new dishwasher. Ours was 40 years old. So for my birthday about 3 years ago, heck, a cheapo, brand new cheapo with the knobs was $700, and for a couple hundred more you could get something that's whisper quiet, uses less water.
Mm-hmm.
And if this sucker goes out on me, I will never have a dishwasher again. I will use a tub, and I will just do it the old-fashioned way. But it's so nice, isn't it, to just dump your stuff in there and go.
One downstairs is simple. I use it though to sanitize stuff so much. So like all my milking stuff goes in there, or when I'm getting ready to do some canning, you can run that sanitize cycle. It's so nice.
How long does your sanitize cycle take?
Girl, I don't know. I get done milking in the morning and I put everything in there, and then I'm gone for the day, and the next morning it's ready for me again.
Oh, okay.
You know, I just don't. That's just what it's there for.
Yes, Renee. Isn't that sad?
I know. We should all be so lucky.
I would be able to keep up on dishes if I had to. Howard's like, you
don't understand though. I don't know.
It's not anything to be ashamed of. We're just kidding.
It's really nice to be able to just have the milking stuff or my canning stuff in that area. And then
hey, when Lisa from Farmhouse on Boone got her first goat, I direct messaged her and said, hey, you need a dishwasher out in the barn for just your goat stuff. And I was like, just pick one up on Facebook Marketplace. And she's like, that's a great idea.
Portable dishwasher would be perfect for out there. If you have water. I don't have water.
Because that was her hesitancy for getting goats back then. Is keeping the equipment clean.
Yeah.
See, even Dark Lip Minute says he has one dishwasher.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, it's
seriously,
a cheap one.
34 people in one building, in one house?
We just got the cheapest one we could find because the fancy ones always break. It's just you push the thing over and then you put it on heavy or regular, and that's it.
See, mine was like that, and it kept clogging up. Like I could not keep the filter clean. And our water, we didn't filter our water at the time. Now we have a reverse osmosis, but before we had that, the water here is so hard that you'd have to take the whole thing apart and get rid of the calcium. Yeah, we have the water filtration system because of that too. Otherwise, you can't take showers because your shower head's always soak it in vinegar and yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm calling you out on this, Renee. I really think that her husband needs to whistle a song, and that will be the beginning of her videos.
Oh, fun! Yes, challenge. You've been challenged.
Oh, I have so many times. I'm like, please have him do that. He's a good whistler, Renee. He's a really good whistler. Oh, a goat palace. I like that.
Yes.
Especially if you watched yesterday's video. Her place was immaculate.
I haven't seen that one yet. I saw the beginning of it, but I didn't see when she went out.
You see her setup?
Yeah.
So she said she was milking 9 goats currently.
Wow. That'd take a while. I remember at the fair you could get a little certificate, and if you milked a cow or milked a goat. That's my experience, and it was great. But I can't imagine doing 9.
Oh, Lori, yeah, they have 2 different chats going. So we can
She came from my channel, so to over here so that she could see
I'm sitting here looking because I was watching and then
she should be able to see his comments though. His comments are still popping up over here. Do you guys see Sandra's comments? Yeah.
I don't know what I'm not seeing.
It's okay.
No, the only 2 people that are commenting on my channel is Homesteading Hustle and Dark Lord Minute, and we can see.
Oh, they're here. Yeah, they're showing up here.
Yeah.
So
what is?
Oh, she said she can't see my comments either. I don't know, girl.
Oh.
Well, I'm so excited for what's today? Wednesday. Friday's video.
What's that? That's why we're here.
It is white cheddar.
Ooh.
Yes. From deep South Texas. So I've been watching him forever, and he does a lot of the same things that Gavin Weber does. You guys are gonna love watching him.
Yeah, I've never watched them before, so I'm.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, yeah. Good and informative.
I'm gonna pull some people out for this collaboration I've never heard of. I'm like, all right.
I know. She was like, who? What? And I'm like, they're good. Trust me.
I'm like, who are we gonna find?
He actually was in a collaboration with Gavin Weber. So yeah, because I was talking to him the other day about that. So yeah, Gavin, if you don't know Gavin Weber, even though he's not in the collaboration, he's a cheese guru.
Then we got Happy Homestead.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget More Than Farmers on Saturday.
Well, I was just going through the names that I actually know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the Happy Homestead. I was so excited she was finally able to join in on one of my collaborations.
That'll be super cool.
Then I can't believe. Oh, we should talk some of these prizes that we have coming up. Yeah.
And talk about what day you're. Oh, you know what? Why isn't my little banner?
We've only got like 10 minutes.
It's not going along. So yeah, let's talk about all the particulars for your whole collaboration here.
Well, we got a cheese course from Cheese from Scratch. And we got
Hi, Carolina.
Actually, Cheese from Scratch is the Milkmaid Society. The cheese course is coming from Venison for Dinner, who is also giving away your favorite prize.
Yeah.
Which is?
We should just say it's my prize because I'm going to win it. No, I'm just kidding. It is this ice cream maker that you just pour the mixture into the machine. You don't have to have anything frozen going in. It freezes the ice cream mixture itself.
What's this thing? It's awesome.
Rub it in. Rub it in.
I love it. I saved for it and I got it from myself.
Did you see Tony's face when I was describing that ice cream maker last night on his live?
No.
His mouth dropped and his eyes like went bonkers. He was like,
that was so funny.
He's like, I gotta win that one.
Yeah,
I know he would.
You can just turn on a machine and you don't have to put that in the freezer or anything, right?
No, there's a compressor in there. And I got the one that is the one that we're giving away. I was going to get the shorter, flat one that's wider, but this one's taller and it takes less counter space.
How much does it make at a time?
I know I'm trying to remember.
Because it looks pretty big.
No, I'm thinking 1, maybe 2 quarts.
That's pretty cool, though. And when is your live giveaway going to be, LeAnne?
It is going to be on July 5th, which is a Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Central Time.
I can't find the insert.
I just say 6 p.m. Eastern Time because that's when I have to be there.
There you go.
And Lori's asking for a list of the collaborators.
Oh, look, LeAnne.
I know.
Oh.
She already has my address, so we're good.
If you go to LeAnne and I's live from last week, in the description you'll find who else participating. There's also a video on the playlist that shows what everyone's making or who's participating and what they're making at the time of the start. But in the description of that also we'll have a list of the collaborators. I know LeAnne and I both have it accurate on our videos. Am I missing anything?
The playlist, which is on both our channels.
Yes. I thought I said playlist. Sorry.
Oh,
high tech. Very high tech right here.
Didn't know it. Yeah, okay, Michelle. Do you know how small that is?
I don't know, but it made me dizzy.
But I also, if you follow my community page, I am shouting out each video every day. I'm doing it on Instagram, Facebook. It's out there. It's out there.
It's reminded me, like, if I just happen to go into Facebook, to just check out whatever in the morning, it's prompted me several times to make sure to just go do it first thing in the morning. So
hey,
a
Elaine,
link.
I'll try to add a link.
do you have
I don't have one
link?
currently. I should add that
Yeah.
in my
absolutely.
description. Yeah. If I can remember how to do that, I will.
It's not, well, yeah.
It's not hard. I don't do it very often, and so I have to teach myself how to do it again. So yeah.
I've learned that I can only do it from the Amazon app on my iPhone to use the link from there where it says share to cut and paste it to my studio where my description box is. It's the only way I can get my affiliate link to work from Amazon.
Okay.
That's weird. And I know that when you put it in your description box and you hit enter, it doesn't look like it links to you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But it does go out to do that.
It took me a hot minute to get that all to work.
Yeah.
And now I'm making a whopping like $10 every 3 months. Yep.
Hey.
I know. It's still $10.
Better keep growing those cows. Oh my God. Oh yes. I just saw that. I am Facebook phobic at the moment. You know what? I have seen so many of my friends hacked by Instagram and Facebook in the last month.
That's the one that I don't grow because Instagram and I just have a serious love-hate relationship.
And Constance at Cosmopolitan, I can't even pronounce it. But anyway,
Cosmopolitan Cornbread.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody's been trying to hack her all day.
Today?
On her YouTube.
Oh my gosh. And I just watched, there's a guy that we like to watch and he dances all the time. He's an older gentleman and he's just fun to watch. And he got hacked. And so he did a short about getting hacked. And I'm like, wow.
So make sure you have the two-step verification. You have to have it if you're monetized, but yes, they require that. Yeah. So there's other great prizes. We haven't mentioned any of the other ones. Those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head.
Okay, those are the big ones. Well, you got a hold of Whole Milk 97.
Oh, yeah.
And you got a t-shirt and a hat from them. I got a hold of New England Cheese Making Company before I even mentioned the collaboration to LeAnne because I wanted to make sure I had some great support of some great companies too. And they are going to be donating 2 cheese making kits and the Ricky Carroll home cheese making book. So if you've always wanted to try and you win, you'll have great setup right there. Tony over at Cuddle Kitchen is donating a charcuterie board at the giveaway.
Neat.
And
maybe we won't
have a donation from the lady I just had on. She Delcia, A Life of Heritage. She's donating her goat binder and her parasite control book. And then we have one more. And she has had her video already. Kowalski Mountain had her video, and in her video, I think she said a soap basket, but I thought she was just donating a bar of soap. So goat's milk soap in some way from her. And then LeAnne and I are going to be super sneaky and not tell you what we're giving away beyond what those things that we gathered up, but we're going to give stuff away ourselves, and you have to be at the live to find
Michelle,
out what that's going to be.
Donating something.
Oh, Michelle
she's not sure. Okay, so she's not sure. Okay, I'm going to ask you, Angela, real quickly, and it's 6 o'clock, so we'll try and wrap it up real fast. But 6 o'clock my time. Angela, freeze drying nuts. I know like chocolate doesn't turn out well. I've never freeze dried anything with nuts, but I think somewhere in the back of my mind, I read that they don't turn out the way you'd like. Is that true?
I've never freeze dried nuts other than in like Snickers. And it's something you're just going to eat right away. So as far as like long-term storage, I don't know. But I have heard freeze drying nuts will actually help you keep the nuts longer because it pulls some of that oil out. I grew up putting my nuts in the freezer.
Yeah, that's what we do.
So I don't think it would hurt them to freeze dry them.
Well, because the cheesecake I'm going to make has nuts in and on it. And I thought, oh my gosh, I've heard that freeze-dried cheesecake is amazing. And I
Oh,
think
me
it would
too. I've
be
never tried it.
fun to freeze-dry the cheesecake that I make and send out little bits. I think that'd be really fun. Yeah.
So yours is an up in the air. If it turns out good, you will.
And if it isn't, I have a backup plan, and that would be a surprise. And I will not say what it is.
Okay. So
thanks,
I will
LeAnne.
write this down.
You're welcome. I was like,
Nothing like putting her on the spot.
I know. I'm good at that, ain't I?
What is that? Oh, she was
my
holding
pen.
that.
So y'all remember it. Oh, there it is. I got so excited I had to go. I had to pull a Michelle and do show and tell.
Yes. Don't look at the top of this thing right here. Oh, does that do something? Help a YouTuber out. This YouTuber needs a lot of mental help. I'll tell you that right now. And yes, thank you, mods. Hit the like button. Everybody go over to LeAnne and Angela's channels and please watch. I mean, so far the videos that have been released have been so good and so informative. And I don't think I've seen anything that's similar to another one yet. So even if you're not a rancher or a farmer or something, there's so much to learn on these channels.
Especially the baby goats.
I know. Who doesn't love a baby goat?
Yeah. That's why Coco opened up the collaboration for us.
That was perfect. That worked out so perfect.
That's awesome.
You have no idea. I had to pray that baby kid had to be born before the collaboration.
That was so cute, though. Okay, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and call it. And thank you, everybody in the chat. Should we mention that the collaboration that you are having is not sponsored or anything by YouTube or StreamYard? That's right. So let's make that very clear. This is a collaboration put on by a couple of really cool YouTube channels. And I'll say from my end, if you haven't checked either one of these ladies' channels out, you need to go and check them out because I'm learning a lot of really good techniques in the kitchen and other things as well. So go check them out.
Just a reminder that you got to look for this logo because like my video tomorrow is not part of the collaboration. And I know LeAnne is going to have other dairy videos the rest of the month. They are not part of the collaboration. So although we really want you to come watch them and give us your heartfelt comments, just know that other people might be doing the same thing that we are because June is Dairy Month. Mm-hmm. But if you want to be included in the prizes, it has to have.
And you do want to win
because you'll be doing a random comment picker.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and the hashtag when you attend the live.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you see that logo, and that way you know that you're not. It's not that you're wasting your time watching them. They're probably very good, but you won't be entered in the live giveaway.
Yeah, go ahead and support everybody.
Absolutely.
Just be aware.
But support them more. All right, you guys. Thank you both so much for coming in today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Having fun. And I think it's been a long day online for all of us. We'll probably all need to go make dinner and other stuff.
Mine's in the Instapot.
Well, look at you go. I think I'm going to put mine in the oven and just let it bake on a baking sheet. Thank you all very much.
Good night.
Bye.